Welcome to the Nerd Pow Wow. Follow us on YouTube where we upload videos every Friday, or check us out on your favorite podcast platform. We're also live under Seraph the Host every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Spoiler warning, we do deep dives on characters, storylines, and theory crafting. With that said, today we're going to talk about gaming and music. Whether you started gaming with the Atari 2600 or you're a new gamer with the PlayStation 5, I'm sure you've had an experience with the music in gaming, and that's what we're talking about today. We're just showing appreciation to some of the composers, some of the games, and some of the music that we enjoyed from our childhood up until today. So, with all that said, what's everybody's favorite game as far as music? What's your favorite audio? If you need a minute for this one, I can kick it off with saying Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Oh, yeah.
The soundtrack just blows me away. I can't get enough.
Don't forget about the intro we're supposed to talk through.
True. Oh, yeah, shit. No, guys, we know what we're doing. This is a professional.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, I'm still here.
It's our voices with your imagination. Our theories take us down endless rabbit holes. We give our fellow nerds something to consider at the gaming table. Follow us as the Nerd Pow Wow.
Why is it still going? I'm back.
Oh, that made it all worth it. That really made it all worth it.
That was
Well,
oh my gosh.
I think they're going to switch the picture of the three of us for our little logo is what they're going to replace next to hot mess in the dictionary.
This is a professional podcast is going to be the tagline for this episode. My God. Oh yeah. Claire Obscure, the music, and that was absolutely bomb. Ooh, soothing Minecraft too.
You know, I'm going to go, everybody probably going to agree it's Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo, especially when you get to the castle level at the end where the fireworks are booming.
Yep.
He's got to dance.
Early on, like 8-bit stuff though, like the Mega Man 2, fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic soundtrack. But of all the like soundtracks, like some of them were like it's hard to qualify them as like as the favorite of all time. Like some of them, for take a game like Tetris. Tetris had a cool soundtrack. You know what I mean? But it wasn't like this epic like story song, you know, things that some of them had. Like it definitely wasn't Final Fantasy VII. You know what I mean? But it had the appropriate soundtrack for the game, which made it seem so right. But I think one of my favorites of all time, though, but like for like bigger epic ones, was like Super Metroid. It had such a cool, eerie, creepy sound to it. And they added sound effects that kind of made it the right genre, had that sci-fi feel to the music. I really, really loved that soundtrack. That was probably one of my favorites because a lot of soundtracks I appreciated, but they didn't draw me into the game more. I just appreciated the sound that was going on. I could have turned it off and not lost anything to the game. I think Super Metroid setting that ambiance for the game kind of added a whole different level to the immersion in the game. So that was why I liked it a lot. So brought that to me.
Solid.
And then Sonic the Hedgehog had very good music, I think. It was catchy.
Yeah.
Was catchy.
Do you ever see that TikTok guy who's like, he's like acting like a video game producer. He's like talking to the person who writes the music or whatever for the game. He's like, hey, we need a sound for when Sonic is, we need something that kind of gets people, excited about things, but, we don't want to cause anybody any anxiety or anything, just something to let the player know that Sonic's under the water and he's going to drown. And and then it goes over to the music production guy, and he's just like, I love that stuff. It's so hilarious.
I do too.
It succeeded too. Anxiety like crazy when you're drowning.
Yeah, no, and that's the great thing about music with gaming is it gives you a genuine feel beyond just the video game experience. It really pulls your soul into it. At least that's the way I feel.
Yeah.
I do. And there's you guys ever heard of Johnny Plays Keys? It's a pianist. He plays he'll play weddings, all kinds of stuff, and all of the music that he plays is video game soundtracks that he just does. He just does a score on the piano. It's really neat. He does a lot of like he does a Claire Obscure wedding, the Lumiere wedding. He does all kinds of neat things on he's been around for a long time. I was familiar with him forever ago.
Did he do most of the Claire Obscure music?
He doesn't do them. He's not the person who does the music. He'll come play at your wedding, and all of the music that he's playing on the piano is video games.
Okay.
He's just playing them he's just compiling them so much that you don't even your non-gamer people wouldn't even realize they're video game sounds. Yeah. He's playing them musically, you know what I mean? Like even 8-bit stuff, he's got it like scored really well to have this beautiful song, but anybody like us would be like, holy shit, that's definitely Super Mario World or whatever. It's really pretty impressive. I strongly suggest checking him out on YouTube. He's got that. It's just Johnny Plays Keys, all one word. He's really pretty neat. So that one's I like that idea of just having this like the music, because the 8-bit soundtracks were good, but they're not being played with instruments. So hearing them played with full robust instrument is a whole different kind of experience for it.
It's like 8-bit music. But do you guys remember the Dreamcast? There was Crazy Taxi, and it just played music at the time, but that was anxiety too.
Crazy Taxi had 4 songs. It had 2 songs from The Offspring and 2 songs from Bad Religion. Yep. It had us. It had it was Us and Them. What all? Yeah. So good. Oh man,
I love Crazy Taxi.
I'm glad you said Dreamcast, because that had Jet Grind Radio, and that was an astounding soundtrack. You actually had a radio station you could change in there and listen to different songs, and the music in that one was fantastic. A lot of it was by that I'm not gonna remember his first name, but his last name was Naganuma. I'm probably butchering his pronunciation, but I remember it was like snake lady is Naga and it was Numa. But that was a great soundtrack. It was like nothing else. Yeah. I missed the Dreamcast.
I love my Dreamcast.
I too.
I ended up getting rid of it because the door stuck.
Well, everybody got rid of them.
Yeah, it wouldn't close anymore.
Put a rock on it, it worked.
No, I just got rid of it.
Yeah, I would love to get one back. But you know what? It's pure nostalgia though. I get once in a while I get this thing like, oh, I wish I could just have all these systems back that I only got rid of my systems probably 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't. They were just collecting dust. If somebody's going to take them and play them, I don't need a trophy or something to collect dust on the shelf. I want to have it. I want to play it, but I just won't.
Yeah.
I just won't. I love them, whatever. But yeah.
That's just one system I'd like to get again was the Wii. I ended up getting rid of my Wii because I was saying, I'm not going to play it. I got the Switch. Or I got the Wii U and then I got the Switch. But I miss my Wii.
What do you miss about the Wii? The games or the style of play?
Actually, the style of play. Because Wii Sports, I played the hell out of. I loved Wii Sports.
Yeah, me too.
Wayne was actually 500 pounds before Wii Sports came out.
That's right. It's a good weight loss.
Yeah.
What the Wii Fit? That's funny.
As far as, I had, at that point, I think Sega was still around when the Wii was around, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Dreamcast was the competitor for the Wii.
And I remember I had a lot of Dreamcast games, and the Wii, I didn't have too much, but I had, I remember Mario Baseball. I had Yoshi and Toad. I used to play the heck out of that game, too. Oh, Mario Kart with the steering wheel.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Now that I think about it, I think the Dreamcast was N64 competitor. I don't think Sega had a Wii competitor.
Sega was done by then.
Yeah, because
Wii Bowling.
Wii
Bowling.
Oh yeah, I love the original Wii games were phenomenal. I had the Wii U, which played all the Wii games, so it was like the perfect thing. I liked the Wii U, but it was a very short-lived system.
Wii U.
And I think that's when music and stuff, especially at that time, it started to kind of dwindle down. The 8-bit, the 16-bit music, I think that's where it was at. It was catchy. And like in Sonic, it was Well, that was 64-bit, but still, it was anxiety driven.
I agree, but even the game we currently play, very very commonly, Dead by Daylight. I don't know. I'm not scared of the killers, but when I hear the terror music like start playing and I hear that audio getting louder and I know the killer's getting closer, like that, it definitely it activates a center of your brain where you're like, oh, I'm not safe, at least.
In those games nowadays, so it's more like theatric sound, more than soundtrack. It's almost like the movie sounds rather than a video game sound, though. So it's very powerful.
Yeah.
It works very much like that. But because the games have become so high definition and they have these everybody has their own music, it's very like movie adjacent rather than video game adjacent anymore. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it just doesn't have that that little ditty thing that a lot of them had.
I think the difference is the ability to record and play audio, which didn't really come about until we started using discs and the PlayStation 1. Yeah. Before that, everything had to play music through little chips, right? That's where we get there's a whole music category called chip tunes, which I was looking into before this, where people will either get the actual literal hardware or they'll use software to emulate video game noises and just compose full songs based on just video game noises. And like, it sounds cool. It's, got kind of that charm to it,
Yeah.
I don't know why this has nothing to do with soundtrack, but I saw that Laura put Wii Bowling and you mentioned Wii Bowling. Do you guys remember Super Monkey Ball?
No.
I've heard of it.
Oh, it was another great one, but they had bowling was one of those, but the monkey was in the ball.
Yeah.
So you're like throwing like a hamster in a ball down the court, down the aisle, or down the alley. And depending on the monkey, what you can make him do inside there to make the ball twist and turn. It was just a fantastic game. I don't know, it just made me pop in my head. But yeah, I miss the sound effects of games. Most of the time now, most games, I turn the sound off. I mean, not PC games, but like anything small, like handheld games on my phone, things like that, sounds off. I don't even listen to it.
Yeah, same here.
But, and you were saying about the Wii too. I think the Wii had one of the worst soundtracks of all time was the sound, that stupid fucking song they played when you were in the little Wii U area where all the little little Mii's were running around. That tune was so mind numbing, repetitively mind numbing. I hated that sound. Oh my god.
Or music in Animal Crossing. It was kind of something. It was very similar.
I didn't actually play Animal Crossing. I've never played it.
I used to love Animal Crossing. I didn't play the latest one for Switch, but when it was on the Wii, I used to play the hell out of it.
I saw games today that I want to try out where you play as a dino. The Isle. You've seen The Isle where you play as a dinosaur?
Oh,
that sounds phenomenal.
I bought that years ago, and it's a server, so it's better if you play with other people.
Mm-hmm.
I only play by myself, and I got kind of bored pretty quick.
Yeah, it's absolutely hilarious. I ran across this. So my buddy Luke had a streamer that streams from the game, and she'll be playing this small thing and trying to swim across the water, and these crocodiles, which are players, are popping up. She's like, "Please don't eat me! Please don't eat me!" Her voiceover stuff is hilarious, but it made me really think about the game. Like, oh, I want to play this game. It's interesting.
It's actually, I haven't played in probably like 5 years. So
really?
If I found a group of people that played, I'd probably want to play again. It was pretty cool. It was a good concept, but it's kind of, maybe think about playing 7 Days to Die by yourself.
Yeah,
sure. Yeah.
It gets a little boring because, you want to be on a server. You want to do this, that, and everything. And nope, you're just by yourself.
Oh, wait. Wayne thinks this game's boring, but he also thinks 7 Days to Die is boring. So that tells me I need to double check because I have like 2,000 hours in 7 Days to Die.
Yeah,
I've never been bored by that game.
I honestly don't see Wayne. I don't see how you could possibly like The Isle, even if you were playing with people. Growing this little baby dinosaur into a full adult dinosaur sounds like you'd be like, I need to kill something.
I don't know. It's crafting games that it's so meticulous, like building brick by brick. But then you got to go get the materials to then meticulously put stuff together, and that's what gets me.
And you have to feed it into the furnace, and you have to stack items a certain way and
Yeah.
build with certain crafting
So-
equipment.
If I already had a building all good to go, and all I had to do was fight zombies, there we go. Then, but no, you got to build the structure to survive the zombie swarms.
You know what, Wayne? Next time we get a 7-day server going, I'm going to set you up with your own damn house with a full arsenal. Like, I'm going to take you downstairs and it's going to be like the Boondock Saints. I'm going to be like, look what's in here.
Oh,
There's going to
yeah.
be all sorts of shit in there on the walls, everything. And we're just going to do horde nights and we're going to do missions. We're going to go into buildings and kill zombies. And that's, you know what? That's what we'll do. That's, got to.
Laura mentions the game Spore. I loved Spore.
I literally just typed into chat how much I love Spore.
Oh yeah, yeah. You start off like a little thing, and all of a sudden,
Yeah,
I love
Spore
it.
is such a phenomenal. It was so good for its time too.
Yep.
4
I
games
actually-
in one. Are you kidding me? Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Like a year ago, I downloaded the Spore Creator so I can still make creatures because it's still out there. You can just download the creature creator. So
you can
good.
still just download Spore. I mean, it's
Yeah, I think
probably
I own
only
the
a
full game on
gigabyte
Steam.
difference.
Yeah. I think I might own the whole game on Steam. I'm not sure. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the full game on Steam.
Yep. That was a
Yeah.
game I pirated back. I mean,
Me too. But I'll tell
It
you,
was-
the game is horribly broken, but it's
Oh,
still funny. Like some of the things that I came across on planets, this monstrosity of long. I'm like, oh my god, put it back.
Yeah.
But I loved it.
what a good.
It was.
Yep. So, what was the first music-based game that you guys ran into? So, I'll give my example. Of course, there's like Guitar Hero and stuff like that, but before I ran into Guitar Hero, this like a rhythm game, I ran into a demo disc for the game Paw Rapper the Rapper for the PlayStation 1. Which is a game where it's an onion guy and like you're this little dog dude and he's like kick, punch, chop, and you got like triangle, square, circle, in the same order at the same time and all that stuff. So just off the top of my head, that's the first rhythm game really like that I remember. I'm just thinking, was there anything before that was like similar where it was like you were playing more the music than the game? You know what I mean?
I don't know because I was so like anti those games.
Fair enough. Yeah.
When I was younger, I had a Color Computer 3, a Tandy Color Computer 3, and Super Pitfall was in. It doesn't look anything like the Pitfall from Atari. It had such specific music for the time, and that was the late '80s that it came out. And I would just hum that music as I was playing the game, and the game was so freaking hard. It really was. Because your character only moves so quickly, and then the characters move, or the bad guys move like twice as fast. So it was a hard game. Never ended up beating it. I would like to try it again. You showed me that
Yeah, that website that you can play all those Tandy games on.
one website, and I actually played it a little bit. It was Super Pitfall.
Yep.
I remember Super
was-
Pitfall.
And remember Pegasus.
Yep. I
Where
ended
you're
up,
just
yep. I ended up trying both of them out. Wayne, I remember there was a little block knocking out game that you had on your color computer. I didn't get to play it too much. I didn't get to play your Tandy too much, but I remember playing that game specifically where you just had the paddle, you'd go left and right. It was kind of like a Pong or like a knockout game.
yeah.
Breakout.
Remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
there was
like
a
Breakout.
It probably is Breakout. And even like if I tried to draw it from memory, I think it would look way cooler than it actually was.
Yeah. I
My
had a freaking,
imagination of a
like,
kid is I'm in Lawnmower Man trying to knock out these blocks.
Sears had its own game system because I remember like ColecoVision and all those old early systems, and the one you could play Pong, Squash, or Breakout. Those were the three games on it. You just hard switched it to one of the games. It was like a physical. Just switch it to those black and white, kind of green screened. It was wild.
Huh. I didn't know Sears had their own video game system.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, what was it called? Sears. That would have been the 70s, I think.
Did it have any? Did it compete with Atari? Did it have a leg it stand on? Because Atari was
called-
probably in the 70s.
It was released in 1975. It was called the Sears Telegames Pong system.
Okay.
It was built by Atari for Sears in '75.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And you could get the whole upright cabinet, but they had it a home like box you could get. Matter of fact, I think this is the one that was called, it might have been the brown box. I'm not sure, but I think they called it the brown box. But yeah, it was Pong. You just play Pong. It was crazy. Yeah.
Well, guys, since we're talking about video game music, I've got a little game I'd like to play with y'all.
Okay.
My question is Rock still in the chat? Because if he's still here, I think he's going to be my tiebreaker. He was here. He was watching us.
I'm going to send something to the powwow thing real quick so you can get see what the home version of this thing looked like.
Okay.
It was quite fun. You each had to play on each side of it. You didn't have your own controller. You played on each side of it. It's really interesting.
There it is.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, you just played on your side. Yeah, that was the Sears Telegames. 1975.
I kind of like that. It's just you put it on like a desk or something, and you kind of just move the little wheels.
Yeah, man, you had to sit really close because you had to like.
Right.
Yeah. I remember fighting on who got to sit on the left side of it because otherwise the person on the right would be squished in because they're trying to get their right hand on it because it's too tight.
Well, you need a left-handed friend. That's the only solution.
You're right. Wrong-handed friend, I prefer.
I agree. Actually, I apologize for my wrong phrasing. We do have somebody who's been very, very active in the chat that happens to be a southpaw.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well,
sorry that you're wrong-handed.
Is she still here?
She might be. She
left
now.
Oh no, sorry.
She left. Womp womp. Wayne's out of there.
I'm out. Oh, Mr. Rock.
All right. We got the Rock here. Let's go.
Rock, are you able to play a game with us? You want to play a scary game?
No.
He's thinking. He's like, do I want to? I don't know if I really want to.
Fair.
I don't know how to see who's in the chat other than when they first get there.
I don't think you can.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
If you're in the stream, you should be able to. There should be.
He said he's not home at the moment.
Another time.
Well, it looks like Rock's joining us, but he's not available to join us for the game.
Hey, that's okay. That's all right. No worries.
All right. Well, does anyone else in chat want to be a tiebreaker? Because I'm a little biased with one of these options.
That's all iconic soundtracks.
There we go.
What's the name of that song? Is it just the Jeopardy theme song, or did they steal that from somewhere?
I think it's just a Jeopardy theme song. I've never heard it anywhere else.
I couldn't imagine hearing, and if I did hear it anywhere else, I'd be like, "Oh, they're playing the Jeopardy theme song."
Laura, I will accept your unbiasedism if you'd like to play.
Let's play.
Let's play a game. So what I did was I made a NCAA tournament sheet.
Okay.
There's 20 Sega Genesis game songs, and basically they're going to go up against each other. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to announce one, play the music, announce another, play the music, and you guys are going to decide which wins that bracket.
We're making a tier. Okay. All right. We're doing a little tournament. I like it.
So that's the first round. So there's the top 20, and then we go to top 10. So you say Team A is going to win. Well, Team A gets a chance against someone else later on.
The loser bracket?
There we go.
No loser bracket. This is just all winners.
Okay.
All right.
Everybody gets a trophy.
So I've got 10-second audio clips.
Okay.
All right. The first one is called Action 52. It's an infamous unlicensed cartridge containing 52 separate games on Genesis. Instead of one story, it offers a huge collection of shorts, shooters, platforms, puzzle games, and other arcade-style concepts. Its enormous game count and notorious reputation are a major part of why it sunk.
Let's
Here is Action 52. All right. And it is going against a game called Death Duel. Death Duel is a first-person science fiction combat game where humanity's disputes are settled through deadly one-on-one area battles. You pilot an armed combat machine and face a series of bizarre alien opponents, blasting individual body parts and weapons while trying to survive each duel. Here is Death. All right, guys. Is it going to be Action 52 or Death?
My vote's on Action 52, I think. I think that was a better bop. But I think I can imagine it going better with that game. So that's my reason.
Yeah, I kind of agree. It was just it didn't have that. I thought I could get really. Death Duel could have got really old. I feel like it could have got really old. Like, it wasn't bad for the first time. Like, all right, and then I was like, oh yeah, I'm turning this off. I'm turning this off.
What about you, Siren Storm? What do you think?
Well, I think we both came to a consensus on that one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
There we go.
That's true. So we got Action 52 winning. Yeah, there we go. It's a clean sweep.
Yeah.
All right. So next we have Streets of Rage 2.
Ooh.
Axel Stone and Blaze Fielding return to the streets after their friend Adam is kidnapped by criminal mastermind Mr. X. Joined by Max Thunder and Skate, they fight through gangs, bars, amusement parks, factories, and other locations in one of
such fun games.
defining side-scrolling beat-em-ups.
I love the Streets of Rage games.
Here is Streets of Rage 2.
We're side scrolling.
All right, Streets of Rage 2 is going against Socket. Socket is a colorful, high-speed performing starring Socket, a robotic duck sent through time to stop the villainous Time Dominator. Socket's races through bright stages, collecting energy and battling enemies, with gameplay clearly inspired by the speed-focused platformers that were popular on Genesis. All right, this is Socket. All right, guys. Is it Streets of Rage 2 or Socket?
I want to say Streets of Rage because I've played the game. I like I like Streets of Rage. I have to give it to Socket. It's got to be Socket. It feels like Sonic. It has the same production quality. It feels like, and it conveys what you're doing. You're trying to go fast. Whereas that Streets of Rage, it sounds like it's coming from an aerobics class.
I actually agree that I think that Socket's soundtrack is more energetic and everything else, but I have a whole problem with it's a dead ripoff of other games. You know,
Right.
so I feel like it's like I don't know. I feel like it's just like, oh, we got all these pieces that work. Let's just make it this time. Let's make it a duck. We'll change this one chord from the soundtrack. We'll do this, then we'll put it together and just steal everybody else's success. So I have a hard time rewarding that. But
I understand what you're saying, John. I think I agree, but I do see somebody said Socket has a duck, and they happen to be our tiebreaker.
And Socket for the win. Woo!
That's okay. Look, neither one of those songs were going to make it to the end, right?
no,
That's right.
facts.
Low impact round. Yeah, no problem.
All right. Next, we have Zero, the Kamikaze Squirrel, a fast platformer starring Zero, a ninja-like squirrel who originally appeared as a rival in the Arrow and Acrobat series. After learning that his home force is being destroyed, Zero turns against his former employer and fights to save it using martial arts attacks, dives, glides, and aerobic moves.
Now, this should have had that music from Streets of Rage.
This is Zero, the Kamikaze Squirrel. right. So Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel is going against Ranger X, a futuristic run and gun shooter in which you pilot Ranger X, a heavily armed combat robot defending its world from an invading mechanical army. Ranger X can jump, run, fly with a jetpack, and combine with support vehicles, giving a game a more tactical feel than a typical side-scrolling shooter. This is Ranger X. All right, guys. Is it going to be Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel or Ranger X?
I'm a Ranger X already.
I think Ranger X wins this one. Yeah, that was a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
You know, one I don't know if it's going to be part of your thing here, but I just remembered a soundtrack from this era of game that was literally my favorite soundtrack in any game. It's the Spy Hunter theme soundtrack.
Yes.
You played a little car and it would get different weapons and beat other cars coming up. It had a phenomenal soundtrack.
I completely forgot about that game. I'm so glad I know about that game. I'm fucking gonna play that so soon.
And that is not part of the soundtrack. That's not part of the what a game. You are correct.
Oh man.
Yeah. All right. Next round goes to Atomic Robo-Kid, a side-scrolling shooter starring a small armed robot battling through an alien-controlled world. Robot Kid can move freely through many stages, collect different weapons, and fight huge mechanical and alien bosses. The game mixes horizontal shooting with maze-like exploration and one-on-one duels.
Well, thanks to the loss of the comma, I don't know if he's a small armed robot or if he's a robot with small arms. He's a little dinosaur.
For your imagination. This is Atomic Robo-Kid. All right. Atomic Robo-Kid is going against General Chaos, a comedic military strategy action game in which two cartoon armies battle for territory. You command small squads of specialized soldiers such as commandos, gunners, and flame-throwing troops, moving them around the battlefield and directly controlling their attacks. Multiplayer chaos is a major part of this. All right, now this is General Chaos. Oh, did somebody fall asleep back there?
Oh, sorry. That was such a cozy little game. My gosh.
Yeah, right?
That would be... What was that game? That was like some action game?
Yeah, that was like General Chaos.
Well, if you say so.
Was it something lost in translation to the word chaos?
Yeah. More like Calm Melody, the game. No, you know what? I could go either way on this. I'm really split here. What are you thinking, John?
So I was fully prepared to vote against the first one, no matter what, because I really hated that weird distortion sound. Like the headphone jack wasn't quite all the way in the background. I'm like, someone added that. Why? But so I was prepared to vote against it no matter what. And then he played that one, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Yep. With those two, I was like, man, Wayne wants a couple of these, so Children of the Atom wins.
Yeah. I think I have to go with the first one because at least I'd be conscious for the game.
Yeah, you know what? Even though the first one was a low tier Mega Man ripoff, with scratchy audio, I'm gonna go with the first one. I don't think I do not think it's gonna beat what? Did we pick Ranger X?
You did.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't think it's gonna beat Ranger X.
All right. So we got Atomic Robo-Kid.
Small arms.
So as like an NCAA tournament, that was the first four. So now the first four get to play into the Sweet 16. So Socket is now going against Haunting Starry Polterguy. You play as Polterguy, a ghost seeking revenge on the wealthy Sardini family. Instead of simply attacking them, you possess ordinary household objects and turn them into bizarre, disgusting, and frightening scares. The goal is to terrify
Sounds
each
fun.
family member enough to chase them out of the house before your ectoplasm runs out. This is Haunting starring Polterguy. Okay, that is Haunting starring Polterguy. And we're going to remind you of Socket.
Okay.
Okay. Haunting starring Polterguy or Socket?
I'm with the Haunting guy because A, I didn't like Socket to begin with, and B, it seemed game appropriate. I mean, it's setting that like scary, sets an ambiance to the game, or like a vibe to the game and everything. So it seemed much better to me.
We're vibing the same on that because I can just see myself playing as a spooky little ghost to that music. Like, and it's not like the Sega has a lot of those high octane games, and it's not that same like high octane audio, but it's still very well executed. So yeah, I like that one.
Okay.
Yep.
Haunting. All right. For the next round, we have ToeJam and Earl. Two funky aliens, ToeJam and Earl, crash land on Earth and must recover the scattered pieces of their spaceship. The levels are strange, randomly arranged islands filled with bizarre Earthlings and mystery presence that can help you or hurt you. It is part exploration, part comedy, and especially memorable in two-player co-op. This is ToeJam and Earl. All right, ToeJam and Earl is going against a game called Zombies Ate My Neighbors. That is bad.
I would never be that lucky.
That is teenagers Zeke and Julie race through neighborhoods, malls, castles, and other horror movie settings, rescuing innocent people from zombies, chainsaw maniacs, giant babies, aliens, and monsters. It is a top-down action game loaded with horror comedy references and unusual weapons, such as squirt guns and exploding soda cans. This is Zombies Ate My Neighbors. All right, is it ToeJam and Earl or Zombies Ate My Neighbors?
I'm a huge ToeJam and Earl fan of the game. It was a great game, but the music was kind of disjointed to me. It felt like broken up, like it didn't have quite a rhythm to it, and I just thought the second one was just better.
I'm sure the ToeJam and Earl music fits the game, and like it feels kind of plucky, like a banjo in a way, maybe. But my gosh, the zombies ate my neighbor. I could just listen to that. Like,
yeah,
I could be on the car and be like, yeah, you know what? We're fucking grooving. Yeah, hell yeah.
Windows down.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Zombies for the clean sweep.
Hell yeah. Yep.
Hell yeah, brother.
Next round, we have World Series Baseball 95. A traditional 16-bit baseball simulation built around Major League Baseball teams and players of its era. You pitch, bat, field, steal bases, and manage games while playing in exhibition contests or working through a season. The series was known for trying to deliver a deeper, more authentic baseball experience on the Genesis. This is World Series Baseball 95. All right. World Series Baseball 95 is again going against Action 52. And I will play that again. Okay. World Series Baseball 95 or Action 52?
Action 52. It's got to be.
Yeah, I agree. I think they were trying to go for a digitized crowd sound in the World Series baseball. That was that shh sound is supposed to be like the roar of the crowd. And in the game, it may have felt more immersive, but just listening to it straight out, can't get behind it. That weird distortion.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Clean sweep. Next one is Wolverine's Adamantium Rage. Wolverine sets out alone to uncover clues about his mysterious past in the Weapon X program. An action platformer sends him through laboratories, wilderness, and other dangerous locations while fighting enemies such as Sabretooth, Lady Deathstrike, and Cyber. Wolverine's health gradually regenerates, reflecting his mutant healing factor. This is Wolverine Adamantium
Rage. Is there a period like do we know when in the game or what's going on in the game when that happens? Is that the soundtrack to the whole game?
That is the intro screen.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep, that's the intro screen.
Good.
Actually, all of these are the intro screen.
Okay, that'll help. Okay, good.
It goes against Battletoads, a brutally difficult action platformer starring the Battletoads, a trio of muscular amphibian heroes.
You're trying to put
the
Logan
Genesis
to rest.
version sends the Toads through beat-em-up fights, obstacle courses, and high-speed stages as they battle the Dark Queen's forces. It is especially famous for its difficulty and wild cartoon attacks. This is Battletoads. All right. So we have Wolverine, Adamantium, Rage, and Battletoads.
We went from schnick to shit. Battletoads for the win.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I hate to vote against my man Logan, but man, oh man, I had Battletoads for the Super Nintendo, and actually, the intro music sounds different than that. I love the difference between the SNES and the Sega audio.
Oh yeah.
No, that's a fucking that might be a sweep of the whole damn tier list.
I played Battletoads in the arcade. I used to play Battletoads going dumping quarters into machines.
Hey man.
Oh yeah, I remember that. All right, next we have Sonic Spinball. Sonic is turned into a ball in a hybrid of platforming and pinball. Dr. Robotnik has built the Vejo Fortress over a volcano, and Sonic must bounce his way through enormous pinball-style stages, collect Chaos Emeralds, and eventually bring the fortress down. This is Sonic Spinball. All right, that is Sonic Spinball, and it is going to go against your pick of Ranger X. I'll play Ranger X again. Sonic Spinball or Ranger X?
What do you think, John?
For me, it's got to be Sonic Spinball, and I think I'm pretty biased on this one, unfortunately, because, man, all of the music in Sonic Spinball is so memorable to me because it's all so good. The intro, it does have a little bit like of a messy bounce feel to it, but obviously it's a Spinball game, so it kind of meets the theme. I like the Ranger song's not bad, but I think Sonic takes the win on this one for me.
I'm just going to vote for whatever gets that Ranger song out of the mix.
I'm glad it went against that Sonic Spinball. That sounds like it's soon to go.
As long as I don't ever hear that song again, whoever, doesn't matter. It could be like Fartbox Chaos 5000, and I'd be like, sweet. No, we are no longer friends. We are no longer friends.
All right. Next round is Altered Beast. Zeus resurrects a fallen warrior, sends him to rescue his kidnapped daughter Athena from the demon god Neph. You fight through mythological monsters while collecting spirit balls that make your warriors stronger and eventually transform him into powerful creatures such as a werewolf, dragon, or tiger.
I love that game.
Is Altered. All right. The next goes against Boogerman, a pick and flick adventure.
What's
A
that?
deliberately gross superhero platformer starring Boogerman, who enters the strange dimension X Cement after an accident at a laboratory. His arsenal includes burps, flatulence, and flicked boogers as he battles the equally disgusting enemies. The entire game is built around crude humor and exaggerated cartoon animation.
Yeah.
This is Boogerman.
That is such a riding a horse soundtrack.
Yeah, it
Like
is.
bum, 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 bum.
So we got Altered Beast or Boogerman.
I'm gonna say Boogerman on.
Yeah, I love the Altered Beast game, but that was a far superior soundtrack.
Laura says, I imagine him flicking his boogers that fast.
Bum, 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 bum.
All right. This next one is the reason I couldn't play this game with you guys. X-Men, a side-scrolling action game built around Marvel's X-Men. You control several mutants, including Cyclops, Wolverine, Gambit, and Nightcrawler, as they battle through dangerous simulations in the Danger Room and try to stop Magneto and other mutant villains. Each X-Man has different attacks and mutant powers, so choosing the right character matters.
Whoa.
X-Men. And that is going against Atomic Robo-Kid. And we'll play that again. We got X-Men versus Robo-Kid.
Get that Mega Man ripoff music out of here.
Yeah.
X-Men all the way.
Yeah, I same way. I'm not a big fan of the X-Men soundtrack, but anything's better than the pile of dung heap that is the other song.
All right. Next round goes to Spider-Man and Venom, Maximum Carnage. A beat 'em up based on Marvel's Maximum Carnage comic storyline. Spider-Man and Venom battle Carnage in an army of villains across New York City, with appearances and assists from other Marvel heroes. The game is remembered for its comic book presentation and aggressive side-scrolling combat. This is Spider-Man and Venom, Maximum Carnage. All right, that is going against The Death and Return of Superman. A side-scroll beat 'em up based on DC's famous Death of Superman comic storyline. The game follows Superman's battle with Doomsday in the aftermath of his death, allowing you to play as several replacement Superman, including Superboy, Steel, the Eradicator, and Cyborg Superman, before the real Superman returns. This is Death and Return of Superman. All right, is it Spider-Man and Venom, Maximum Carnage, or The Death and Return of Superman?
What do you think, John?
All right. Okay. I'll say it. I'm a fan of Green Jelly's song Carnage Rules that was produced specifically for Maximum Carnage. A phenomenal soundtrack. All the way, Maximum Carnage can't not win. And they brought in a real band to like do all the music for their games. Like, oh man, I have to play all these games now. It's insane.
So I agree 100%. I question whether calling Green Jelly a real band is a valid statement. Mind you, that is also talking about the one song that I will do karaoke is the Three Little Pigs by them. So still love them, but I don't call them. They don't even consider themselves a real band.
Okay.
But what did they say that like at the end of the song they said their band is a proof that a bunch of morons with instruments could entertain idiots with a stupid puppet show. But no, it was far superior. Once again, Marvel defeats DC when it comes to most things.
Yes.
All right. Maximum
Laura likes
Yeah,
most of them.
Superman goes to die.
again. All right. We are going to the final four, guys.
Final four. Holy cow.
All right. In the final four, we have Haunting, starring Polterguy. I'll play that again. That is going against Zombies, Ate My Neighbors. What do you think, guys?
I like the first one a lot. I like the first one a whole lot. Like it. I feel like I'm the spooky ghost terrorizing this poor family. But Zombies Ate My Neighbors so good.
You can literally see the neighbors. You can see the zombies when they appear with that certain pitch that it hits. Like that's literally when they enter the screen. Like so, and I agree. This is the first one that I've struggled with because they both are really good for the genre of game. You know, like so it's hard to compare them because they're kind of different genres. Like they're both perfect for their home. But I would say only because I'm more likely to play the zombie game than the Poltergeist game, I would lean towards the zombies. That would be my thing.
Yeah, no, the zombies game is such a bop, but the Poltergeist game, like it feels so right, you know. Like I think zombies has been decided, but you know what? I think it's still my vote would still be for zombies. It's so close. That's such a good songs.
Zombies Ate My Neighbors. All right. Next round goes Action 52. This is mated from the preliminary round. Goes against Battletoads. Action 52 or Battletoads?
It's got to be Battletoads, right?
Yeah, it's Battletoads, but that's man. You know what? This is late in the pairing. I'm sad to see Action 52 leave, but somebody has to be cut, and Battletoads is just better.
And they digitized like guitar solos. I mean, it was like, it's good. Like it's just like it was like rock and roll 8-bit. It was good. I like the Battletoads.
I'm so sad about how hard this is going to be. Like this is going to be so hard. Wayne, you did a good job with this. Holy cow!
Yeah,
I'm having fun, guys.
Yeah, this is great.
All right, next round we have Sonic Spinball. Against Boogerman, a pick and flick adventure. Sonic Spinball or Boogerman, a pick and flick adventure.
Okay, just hearing Sonic Spinball, anybody can know exactly what happened on the screen. Sonic flies into the screen, hits 3 pins, lands on the bottom, does some motion or gesture, and then he jumps off the screen, right? Like you can hear the jump at the end. You can hear, and that other game, while it is a pretty good music, I think it goes Sonic Spinball myself.
So I agree. Spinball is the clear winner. However, they did have a disgusting sound about halfway through Boogerman. It sounded like which won at points the second time around for me that it didn't get the first time when I didn't notice it. But I do agree, Spinball was the superior soundtrack there.
If the sploosh noise wasn't enough for you, Moiraibane, Sonic Spinball got rid of that Rangers song for you. So I mean, you got to give it a couple points just for that.
You do. It's the better song. I mean, I agree, Spinball, but I just was appreciative of it going out with the splat.
Yeah. Yep. Love it.
All right. And the last round of Final Four. I'm sorry, this is the Elite 8. we're going to go to the final four with this one. We have X-Men. That is against Spider-Man and Venom, Maximum Carnage.
I can't believe
All right,
you did
X-Men
this to me.
or Maximum Carnage.
What do you say, Moiraibane? I want to hear your opinion first.
It's Carnage. I mean, not only would I like the song better, but it's set in a lower tone, so it doesn't have that tinny sound that drives you nuts. The other one's not bad, but I think Carnage is just better all the way around, production wise, sound wise, bop wise. So my vote's Carnage.
Laura made her choice. So, Sarah, you are the tiebreaker.
Of course, I have to be the freaking tiebreaker. That sucks. Thanks, chat. Thanks, Laura. My gosh. I respect the X-Men song. I love it. The thing I like about it is I can hear the Tesla coil zapping in the background, right? Like I can hear the electricity hum. I know what game it is. I can see the intro screen, the whole 9 yards, right? But man, I could listen to that freaking, like, anytime the Maximum Carnage music comes on, I could stop what I'm doing. I'll listen to that. That's just, it's good. It's so good.
Yeah. So all the things we listen to, I would listen to that, like, just listen to it, like, for fun.
Yeah. Yep. So I have to give it to Maximum Carnage, but it breaks my heart. So thanks a lot.
Laura, now I know why X-Men won, because Laura's sick of the Carnage song.
She's like, John only plays the Carnage song.
Welcome to my world.
We're in the grocery store and he's shaking his ass to green jelly. Why are they playing that on the speakers?
Oh, we have Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Against Battletoads.
Shit.
Zombies Ate My Neighbors or Battletoads?
For me, it's Battletoads, but it's so fucking close. It's so close.
I think it's the 8 or 16-bit guitar solo that's gonna give it to me for Battletoads too. I mean, like, if you play it again, you can literally hear the different bands or the different instruments. It's like there's like a drum, then there's a little bit of rhythm in the back, and then that. It's Battletoads.
It has a lot more depth to it ultimately, right? Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. And it fit them too, because they were kind of punk.
Yeah.
The Battletoads themselves were kind of punk. So yeah, Battletoads, clean sweep.
Battletoads.
Clean sweep for the Battletoads in the final four.
I do really like the zombie one though.
Yeah.
All right. In the other bracket, we have Sonic Spinball. Oh. Against Maximum Carnage.
More like, instead of this, it's more like.
All right, guys. Maximum Carnage.
I need qualification. I need clarification. What is the criteria? What are we ultimately voting for? Right? Like, what's the best song, or the most fitting song for the game, or the best? What are we saying? Is it the best game song in a video?
I think it's what you like best. I think it's all about what you want. If you think I want to pick the game the song that's better for the game, or if I want one that it just makes me feel good.
That's really helpful, Wayne.
Yeah, exactly.
I take it as if it comes to the splash screen, I'm not gauging on nostalgia because I don't know a lot of the games. I don't want to make nostalgia my factor. Instead, I've kind of made it on how I would feel when that game first gets turned on. What makes me pumped up to play it? And in that case, then Carnage is just like, it's just grabbing me. I mean, the other one's not bad, and it fits the game so well, and I could see having this huge nostalgia for the sound. But on initial release, on one versus the other, I'm just getting pumped at Carnage.
Yeah, I see what you mean. You know, and also the Sonic thing, there's a lot of dead air basically where there isn't music playing. It's not something really repeatable to listen to. So yeah, I guess it has to go to Carnage. It has to. Yeah.
Are we going to battle with Carnage? Is that where we're at? Oh shit.
Sure is. And we are in the championship, guys. Here is Battletoads.
Shit.
Against Maximum Carnage.
You know what?
Hi, guys.
Hold on a second. So, you know the tone of Carnage? You know, like the deeper, richer tone? Keep that deeper, richer tone in your mind and play the Battletoad one again. Or wait.
Okay.
They're not dissimilar. There's a similarity there. It's just different tones.
You know what? Moiraibane, there's no reason that we can't put Wayne in the hot seat on this because X-Man's out of it.
Ooh. Yeah.
Wayne, what's your thoughts on this one? Let's get Wayne's perspective.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's all on you, buddy.
Given the two, I think I'd pick Battletoads.
Ooh.
Battletoads. So yeah, it's more of a guitar for Maximum Carnage, and it sounds great. But Battletoads is just, I just want to go. I want to do things. Let's go. And anxiety, yeah.
All right. So Wayne says Battletoads is
when did Carnage come out versus Battletoads?
Carnage was 94. I think it said on these 1991 for Battletoads, and Carnage, I think it's 90.
That's actually pretty impressive.
94. Yep. Battletoads 91, Carnage 94.
It's hard for me because I wanted to edge Carnage out because it was more modern, but that's not technology-wise. That's not screamingly more modern.
No.
And they did that kind of sound with it. Shit.
I think I give it to Carnage, unfortunately. And Moiraibane, if you give it to Carnage, we end this show on a draw. And then we have to let the comments decide. And they're gonna hate that.
Yeah.
Or you know what? We might just have to make them deal with it. No clear winner.
Yeah. I'd say we just deal with it. So Laura picked Carnage.
Unless Kimchi's still in the chat.
Yeah, we have two Battletoads, we have one Carnage. What are you thinking, Moiraibane? Do you think it's Carnage?
If it comes down to take all the nostalgia out of it and I take everything out of it, because I have not played the Carnage game. I played the shit out of some Battletoads.
Yeah. Laura changed her vote.
No, Wayne, you picked yeah. Laura and Wayne are both Battletoads and I'm Carnage.
Yeah.
Coming down to straight music and a game that I slipped on today, I have to go with Carnage. I have to.
Where's this?
And I love Battletoads. It's killing me. It's killing me to do that because purely music based, I think I have to do Carnage.
Shit. I think this ends.
Well, do we let Laura, because she said Battletoads first, then Carnage, and then
she was answering Carnage for the last question. We don't have a timestamp. Yeah. Carnage was for the last vote.
Okay.
She picked Battletoads. She said me too. You said true. Battletoads, Wayne.
Yep.
So
that's true.
Yep. So we're freaking tied. Crazy, I guess.
Can we put a survey in our chat box? Do they have that in YouTube?
They do. Yeah.
Let's put a little survey up. Link both the songs and put a survey up.
I like that.
We'll have to do something. Yep, absolutely.
We can't just end it on a tie.
Can't end it on a tie. So, well, you guys, you're gonna have to let us know on Facebook, YouTube. You know, we're gonna put the word out. We're gonna try and amass votes, and we're gonna see. It's Maximum Carnage the best Sega music, or it's a Battletoads?
Yeah,
we do. Let's throw that up in a short with just a little blurb that we got down to this because that's. That's a big one.
Someone must have played.
Someone's playing Keyboard Cat. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Well, you heard it here, Keyboard Cat. How's that stack up against?
Yeah, was it?
Oh.
So great.
All right, guys. Well, hey, thanks for playing my game. That was fun.
Yeah, it was good.
That was a lot of fun.
Everybody go listen to the Spy Hunter theme after we're done, because that one is literally like in that sound that they had in a and it was so good. I should have brought that one up earlier. I can't believe I didn't think about it.
Good game, Wayne.
Yeah, good game.
Yeah. And John, I'm going to send you that Ranger music periodically.
Ranger X.
Yeah, I'm going to have Ranger X saved on my phone. It's going to be my ringtone. I'm going to hang out, buddy.
Yeah. How much insurance did you get on the new place? Oh, God. Yeah. So bad.
Oh, man.
Like you don't have any sharp instruments.
Or isn't this the one that put everyone to sleep?
It sounds like the part where you find Sid and he gets his airship in every Final Fantasy game ever.
Yeah, like listening to that, it feels like everything's going to be good now. You're safe. Everything's fine. And what's the game that comes from?
General Chaos.
General Chaos. Everything's safe and sound. It's comfy here. There's no problems. You're floating on a lofty cloud. General Chaos and his Slaughterfest.
Maybe if the intro had like that's going on and you're just living and a meteor strikes you right after that song plays. Maybe that's the chaos.
I didn't let it go long enough.
Yeah.
Or you just show the character driving a little truck and like there's houses on fire as he's driving by, spaceships abducting cows, very 90s stuff. And then finally, he drives by and good stuff. Well, guys, this has been an awesome episode. This has been a lot of fun.
The game is great.
Yeah. Anybody have any other anything else to bring up with music and gaming?
Not really.
All right.
I think I'm just sticking with. I enjoyed the Nintendo and the Sega Genesis music more than I do the now music.
Yeah, I could have gotten to D&D and like ambient music for some like board games and stuff like that, but keeping this just video gaming, I think works perfect.
Yeah. My buddy Jeff really builds good soundtracks for our gaming days, our D&D or board game, fantasy board gaming. He does a really good job with that, but that would go way off the rails.
Yeah,
if I tried to do that. So.
All right, guys. Well, this has been an awesome episode. I hope y'all have a great rest of your days. Everybody watching, listening, we want to see it in the comments. We want to hear what was your favorite, who ultimately wins, and hey, if we get the results early, we'll announce it on a video eventually. I'm sure. Wayne's got his little alien hat. We're good to go. So, all right, guys. Well, it's been an awesome powwow. We will catch you later.
See you, nerds.
Bye, dude.
Well, step aside and watch how my adoring fans flock to me.
We give our fellow nerds something to consider at the